Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Today's topic is products with glycolic acid. So we'll be featuring two, which we've really been featuring the pads all month. But I really want to feature this Glycolic Cleanser as well. So that is the topic. And I am an hour late, so it's 4:26 Pacific Standard Time. I usually get on at 3:26 Pacific Standard Time, so I do apologize for that. But we're here now and I'm giving you the information. So there's no announcements. The only announcement really is you can get this at 3BWaxing.com, 3BWaxing.com, 3BWaxing.com. And you can get these two. That's the only announcement. So I'm going to get into the intro and then get into content. So welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. And so you remember, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. I am Becca, a pro waxer, skin therapist, and licensed esthetician since 2010. I help people remove unwanted hair, acne, discoloration, and ingrowns through full body waxing, chemical peels, facials, and products. That was really fast. I have my own product line, which is my exfoliating pads. I have the acne ingrown pads and then the fruit enzyme pads. Today I'm showing the acne ingrown pads. Ooh, and this, beautiful, beautiful. And this month I am focusing on the acne ingrown pads. Let's see. I won't ship these out. I'll just use them. Even though nothing really happened to them, they just dropped. There are chemical exfoliants, so both pads are chemical exfoliants, so they're good for sensitive skin. You can use them on your face and body. I also help estheticians start their own product line, start their own salon suite, attract clients, and improve their waxing technique. I do that through ebooks, courses, and classes, so you can click the link in the bio on Instagram, because that's where you'll see most of the classes and courses that I have. And then the big course that I have, and then the class that I have on product line, starting on product line. And that's where you can also see where I have the Pick My Brain calls for professionals. I go live Wednesday through Friday at 3:26 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, except today it's 4:26 p.m. And I teach about waxing, skincare, esthetician education. And there are email lists that you can join to know when I go live. And then I also send out information to those email lists. Sorry, I just ate a little fudge cake, because today's my anniversary and my wedding anniversary. And so my sister got us fudge cakes and fudge brownies. I just ate one, and so like it always just makes my throat a little but I have 3 email lists: the lab, the wax lounge, and the salon tea. So if you want to know about skincare ingredients, join the lab. If you want to know about waxing, join the wax lounge. And then if you want to know about esthetician education, when I talk about starting a product line, then join the salon tea. To be honest, I'm doing less information to the salon tea this year. There's going to be some months where I just focus on the salon tea, but estheticians and professionals can find me talking when I talk about waxing and talk about skincare ingredients, that information useful to their career. Even I'll put in nuggets of information in that in those shows. So I recommend that you watch all the shows and then do a Pick My Brain call or get a course or a class. Let's get into it. So we've been talking about glycolic acid. Glycolic acid is a alpha hydroxy acid, and it's derived from sugarcane. You can check out the 2 shows that I did this week. I'm keeping them up on YouTube and on Instagram. And, you know, we talked about the benefits, but I really wanted to showcase 2 products. So, you know, we have been talking about the acne ingrown pads all month. 2 weeks ago, we started out with salicylic acid. Did we start out with 2 weeks? I think it was salicylic acid. And then the next week was lactic. And then, or it was lactic and salicylic, I can't remember. And then glycolic is this week. So all the benefits that we talked about on yesterday's show are in the pads because it's glycolic acid. Now, if you want a stronger version of that, and you really want to work on those benefits, then you can use this Glycolic Cleanser. And I've been using this on myself, on clients when I'm open, and welcome to the 3BWaxing show. And I didn't know that it's 17% glycolic. So it's a clinical amount of glycolic. So I've always known this to be really strong. I used to use this in college. I've always kept this around because I like how strong it is and how good it is for my skin. But it is 17% glycolic, so it's really, really strong. Actually, this is the cleanser when Skin Script does the peel protocol. I believe this is the cleanser that they use. When I'm doing it on clients, I will use this Glycolic Cleanser. So yeah, today I found out it was 17%. And this whole time I've been using it, I didn't know it was 17%. And I didn't even know you could sell that. But it does say, you know, your prescription for skin, so maybe that's why. And you can only get Skin Script through a licensed professional. So that's what I do love about this company is that they are for estheticians. You'll see a lot of companies like PCA Skin, that's another company I really like. They will start selling outside of professionals. And you want estheticians to be empowered, and the whole goal is that people are buying from estheticians and learning how to take care of their skin, so they're using the products correctly. So that's probably why they made it 17%. So it has it on the, I want to talk about the benefits, but it has it right on the bottle. So arbutin, it actually is alpha-albutin that's in here. And that is really good for reducing pigment. It limits melanin production. So for those of you working on dark spots, this is a great product. This is a good dual with not only the pads, but also with the pigment gel, hydroquinone free from PCA Skin. PCA Skin no longer has the PCA gel with hydroquinone for how the guidelines have changed, but the pigment gel that's hydroquinone free, and then using this is an amazing combo for pigment, reducing pigment, because the arbutin limits pigment production. And we've talked about, you know, the dark spots and how they come about because of trauma, and you want that melanin, that limit of melanin production during the phase where your skin's trying to protect you from the trauma and make dark spots. One thing about this though is you don't want to use this every day. This is not an everyday cleanser. I would say that you should have multiple cleansers in your skincare cabinet, or when you're building your routine, you're building your skin toolbox, or whatever you want to call a skin kit, that you want multiple cleansers, because this is one you would use at night, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. I gave a friend a sample of this recently, and I remember telling her, like, and I would tell you, is use it 2 to 3 times a week. It's very strong. See if it's too much for you. And you may not want to use the pads and the glycolic cleanser on the same day. It may be too much glycolic, especially because this is 17%. Again, I didn't know it was 17% until today. And this cleanser is what I use on clients, what I use on myself. Been using it since in college. Didn't realize it was 17%. So that was very interesting. So, that's one thing. On the bottle of the Glycolic Cleanser, it says, this anti-aging and blemish control cleanser encourages rapid cellular turnover to reveal fresh, healthy skin while releasing trapped oil beneath the surface of the skin. So this is really all the benefits I want to talk about. The great thing is that they have the benefits on here so you know what it's doing. And just like I said, glycolic eats away at the dead skin cells, so everything can come out better, and then your other products can penetrate. And then it says, it's releasing trapped oil beneath the surface of the skin. Another thing that I like that they do is they do a sunburn alert, which I tell you, if you are using glycolic at all, so if you're using the pads or if you're using this cleanser, you need to be wearing sunscreen. They have an alert on there because it increases your skin sensitivity. And I also have that, do I have it on here? No, I have the sensitivity test. Yeah, I have the sensitivity test. Now, so I basically said the benefits that I wanted to share because it's already on here, but I wrote what I wanted to say. Cellular turnover, reduces acne scars. So if you are dealing with acne scars and you want to put this into your routine, reduces visible wrinkles. We talked about that yesterday. Refines pores. So if you have larger looking pores, you're not going to change the size of your pores unless you have a lot of oil in them. This will help refine them. Reduce the appearance of larger pores. And then it renews the skin, so your skin just looks better. I guarantee when you cleanse with this, especially if you're just used to using like drugstore cleansers, you will notice how your skin just looks like a certain way about it. You can see the dead skin is off, and so it just all looks smooth. Even if you don't have smooth skin, you will get like a smooth look using this cleanser. And incorporating it into your routine. So these are the two products that I wanted to talk about to end the week about glycolic acid. I will be talking about another ingredient in the pads next week, so that's what we'll start with next week. And then you can grab these at 3BWaxing.com, 3BWaxing.com, 3BWaxing.com. The goal of this is to not only talk about products, or not only to talk about products, but also to talk about ingredients, so you are aware of what ingredients you need to be using for your skin. If you have found this whole week helpful or this whole month helpful, then I highly, highly recommend that you grab the Perfect Skincare Guide. It's free to grab. It goes into your skin type and how to figure out your skin type, and then what products are good for that skin type. And then you can always go further and do a skin consultation call with me. But it's a good start because not only do you want to know ingredients and products, you want to know what skin type you have, and then to go further, how your skin specifically reacts to certain products. So all that I do is for that goal. And when I do open up, I'm super excited to be doing, I don't do a lot of facials because I like waxing more, but I am excited to be doing facials for those clients that I do facials for. I do a limited amount of facials because I do like waxing better, but I'm really good at facials. And I'm excited to, help you all with your skin and get back into doing facials, because if you are getting facials regularly, you will see your skin change. I had the best skin when I was in esthetician school because I was getting facials and chemical peels regularly. You can get a facial every week. Right now I'm doing personally a chemical pill series every week. Some pills you can't do every week, you need to space them out, but some pills you can do every week. And so your esthetician just needs to know which ones are for that. And it also depends on your skin, your lifestyle, and what you're using at home. But I'm doing a series where I'm doing it every week. And you notice a difference. So I highly recommend having your goal, if you're not getting regular facials, having your goal to do that, especially if you have a lot of skin concerns. There are countless people that I talk to that have all these skin concerns. They use drugstore products, though they've never been to an esthetician, they've never gotten a professional service, and it's like, what are you doing? And I don't want to say, like, not everyone has this problem, but some people say it's money, like, oh, I just don't want to put the money into it, but they'll put money into like their hair or their clothes and stuff like that, and you're going to have to put money into your skincare if you're going to want to see a difference, and you're going to have to put energy and effort into it. So it's not just money, it's your energy. Like, okay, I am consciously and with a lot of intent doing this. That's why I have the skin habit tracker that came out for $1, and I'll be doing that sale again. So it can help you get better on your habits, because this is a journey. You're gonna always be taking care of your skin. You may feel right now like, okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, but you're gonna know what to do eventually, right? Keep watching my videos, work with me one-on-one. You'll know. But once you know stuff, you still have to stay on top of it. You still have to do it. And then as the world changes and we learn more about ingredients and your skin changes because you're aging, everyone watching this is aging, you're going to need to change up things. But you'll have a better understanding of what you need to change as things go on, because you know your skin and you spend the time. So you really have to put in the work to your skin. I don't want to say unfortunately, but it is unfortunately for those of you who just want a quick fix, or you just want to go to the drugstore and use one product. Like, using one product can make a huge difference. A lot of clients have told me, hey, you know, this has changed the game for me. But not everyone can just use one product and have all these crazy changes. They may need to do a lot of skincare changes, like habits that they have, whether it be cleaning your makeup brushes, changing your pillowcase, and then doing a full routine where you have a cleanser, where you have, you know, pads, all this stuff. Because if you really start doing what you're supposed to do, it will work. And even if you start out with the drugstore products and you're like, that's what I can afford right now, that's fine. Just start out with what you can do and then incorporate other active ingredients into your skincare routine. But at least get something going where you have morning routine and night routine, and then you can start refining it with your products as you start learning more. And that's why I do the show. This is going to be what is it, ageless or something, like, it'll be up on the internet forever. So it'll continue to help people wherever you are. And say you're listening to me and you have a good skin routine, but you just need to do some tweaking of something right now. Do it. Find products that, you know, estheticians sell. I'm saying that because I'm an esthetician, but there's so much truth to it. There's such a difference in how products react versus when you get them from an esthetician. This product line is a very affordable product line, and it is quality, like 17% glycolic. I think it clicks to me. That's why you have to go to esthetician to get it, because 17% is a lot. I wasn't even sure you could sell that over the counter, but it makes sense because we're not technically, estheticians aren't over the counter. But find stuff with active ingredients. PCA Skin is really good. I do like them as well. They're a good brand. When people ask me, like, what's a good drugstore brand, I used to like, oh, well, you can look for this, and I've even told someone recently that I know personally, well, just look for something in a drugstore with this ingredient for what you need. And that can help somebody in a pinch, but it's really not going to help you long term, because there's so much other stuff in these products. So if you can, whatever your budget is, try to go with the most active ingredients and things. There's a reason why estheticians sell what they sell and retail what they retail, because there's a difference. And there's also a difference in what estheticians use on your skin. So not only are we using stuff like this, but we also get a stronger amount of products that we can use on your skin. Like I can use 20% a lightening pill from Skin Script that you can't get over the counter. Now with Amazon, you can get it over, but again, I've heard countless stories of people just burning their skin because they were trying to do a pill at home, and there's a lot of education that goes behind it. And there's also a lot of practice that goes in when you're an esthetician. And so when you see things, you're not as bothered by it because you've seen it before and you know how to fix it quickly. You know what works with what. It's kind of like being a scientist without being a scientist. It cuts the line. I think when people become estheticians, if they want to go further, they can go get their dermatologist, you know, go be a dermatologist. But hey, 714 Shy Girl, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Good to see you. I was just going on a rant, but I was going on a rant about the importance of quality ingredients, and people will see the results that they want as they are consistent and using good ingredients. And so that is all I'm ranting about. Remember to get the perfect skincare guide, and you can always do a skin improvement call if you need help specifically with your skin. I plan on opening up the salon sometime this year. I don't know when it will be, but it will be back serving people in the salon, waxing, doing chemical peels, and doing facials. And just a little note on chemical peels, which it sounds scary, but it's not. Chemical peels can really change your look, your life, your skin. You know, I think it's a great alternative too for if you like don't want to get, you know, injections or anything like that, but you want to improve your skin, or you have things that are really deep. Doing chemical peel series is very important. You can really change your skin. So I don't talk a lot about it as much as like I'm passionate about chemical peels, because the price point is high, but it's so worth it. And I think when I open, I'm going to, something came into my mind is that I need it, and you finally found chemical peels. I need that on my inner thigh pigment. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad you said that so I can mention it. So before we closed, I did a chemical peel series on a client's back because they had pigment, and it was working. We were doing so good. I even got one on my back, and it's just amazing, the results. I also have someone on here. She posted about me doing chemical peels, and we were able to lighten her skin as well. She's actually, when you book chemical peel, you can see her picture on there. It's just amazing. So when I open up, I think I'm going to do some type of special for chemical peels to get really people into it, because I know there's a lot of fear. And once it opens, you're like, okay, let me just peel it up. So glad you mentioned that. Good to see you. And yes, you're already on the email list, so you'll know when I open back up. But I've been really thinking about that, because I love doing them, and I love seeing the transformation on skin, and doing them also on the body is great. It's just a great thing. So have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you next week. Take care.